Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know, been a minute, whatever. Um, I got angry, deleted all of my footage from the last couple of weeks because I felt like it was boring and there was really nothing much going on. It's still not much going on, but it's something going on. It is the end of July, last week, and we're getting closer and closer to upgrading my one bedroom to the two bedroom for my niece and I to move in together. And I'm getting excited, so it's time to start packing, removing things off the wall, et cetera, et cetera. But currently, my apartment complex really thought that it was necessary to do HVAC maintenance in the middle of the summer. And they came over yesterday and took the unit out because we have individual units, which I think is standard. I don't know. Came over, took out the AC unit, and brought in this portable AC unit, which I was going to catch a video of it yesterday, but I forgot. And they already took it out because they're back again today. But look what they did, y'all. Like, it's really just not making sense to me. And I have to be careful how I record because my window's wide open. I don't want you guys to see where I'm at. So, one, this area here is where the AC unit goes. Okay. This is the AC unit, obviously. They took this out yesterday. They did close it, so you see how the light's coming through? They did close it up with some sort of like wood or board or whatever. But they had, let me see if I can, yeah, let me do. They had my balcony open with the portable AC unit here. All type of bugs got in here. It was a whole fiasco because I saw like a centipede or something crawl across the floor, almost passed out. But now they're back today. Again, I don't understand the purpose because they didn't take this with them yesterday when they left out. So I have no idea what they were working on. Zero clue. All I know is I had an exposed door and bugs were at my house and I wasn't really jacking it. But anywho, doesn't really matter. It wasn't super hot, thank God. I did use the AC unit like maybe one time yesterday to cool it down, but nothing too bad. So I don't know when they're coming to put this back in because it's now almost, it's 11:15 and they came at like 9 o'clock this morning. So I don't know what is happening. I have no idea what this young man right here is doing outside. So excuse the mess. Yeah, packing. But yeah, that's the tea with this. And I want them to hurry up because everything is everywhere in the living room at this point. But yeah, we have a week and like 4 days and we will be moving into the two bedroom and I'm really excited. I probably shouldn't even be taking my time to do this right now because work is ridiculous and I have a ton of work to do, which I'm knocking it out. I got some of the deadline stuff done already. I just needed to take like a 5 minute. I have a headache. I've been dealing with neck issues for the last 2 days. Almost passed out in the chiropractor office. All type of stuff. Like it was an ordeal, a whole ordeal. Had to go 2 days in a row because of it. So I went Tuesday and yesterday. And yeah, that's what's been going on over here. I'm getting old and my body's definitely letting me know that, sis, you're ancient. But I just needed to take a 5 minute away from work because my head is banging, like absolutely banging. I might need to try to find something to eat. I bought some fruit yesterday and some yogurt, like one yogurt, because I was scared that it was spoiled because I went to this, I think I told you guys a couple of weeks back that I went and got this yogurt from Mom's and every single last one of them had mildew in them. So they sent me some coupons and that was another thing. They sent me coupons to get, to rebuy them or whatever the case. And I forgot my coupon, so I only bought one because I want to save my dollar because it's like $2. I think it's $2. No, $3 for one thing of yogurt. So I bought one, so I'm probably gonna eat that and eat some fruit because I don't know what's happening. Well, I know what's happening. My cycle's here. She wants to be a you know what and linger way too long because she wants to be late. So that's what we're dealing with. Well, that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna get something to eat real quick and then get back to work because we have like almost 10 contracts right now, like 10, and they're trying to get more. Like, y'all, I'm one person. Let me get back to this money. Of course, it's a couple of days later, or a day later, maybe. I don't even know. I'm in the car headed to pick up some pizza that I should not be eating because it's definitely going to have pepperoni on it, and I'm going to eat every piece of it and enjoy it. I just left the Gaithersburg area. I had a client out there. Also, I had my laser appointment this morning, so stuck in a little on and off traffic on 495 because I feel like no one in Montgomery County knows how to drive like Virginia. But anywho, headed home to get ready. Well, not get ready, but probably like chillax. I'm still called on call, but my bosses had to take my laptop to Apple because it was doing some craziness, moving really slow, etc., etc. But they took it, and the first, I guess, test they ran said that everything was fine. But once explaining the details of the issue, they decided to keep it for 48 hours. Because why? Okay. So I don't have a laptop, so it's really kind of hard for me to do some of my job without it because all the files and folders and documents, etc., logins are on that computer. I don't have a home computer because mine died. So yeah, most likely gonna have to still get one. Anyway, so I'm on call, but with that being said, probably not gonna do much of anything today. So it looks like I'm gonna be on a call again next week. But we are a week and a couple of days shy of upgrading to the 2-bedroom. So while I'm in the house, like chilling, waiting to see if they need me to do anything with the devices that I have in my possession currently, I think I'm going to start doing a little bit of like going through stuff again, throwing things away, and packing what I can pack, because I do have boxes already. So packing what I'm not going to touch, packing what I'm not going to need in the next week. So we're not waiting to the last minute because the whole apartment is still functioning as if I'm not moving. So I need to start really getting that together because I'm still working the day of the move and some more stuff. So yeah. So on my way to get this pizza in this little stupid traffic near Georgia Avenue now. And yeah, might be going out tonight too. So I gotta find something to wear. It's a couple of days later from the previous section of this video, and my day is done. It's now 6 o'clock, or it's not 6 o'clock anymore. It's after 6 o'clock, but it's after my work hours. I just sat here, just went through my phone to delete some stuff, and I just been sitting here. And I'm probably going to continue to sit here for another 30 to 40 minutes because I am tired. My neck is starting to do a show, so I'm about to ice it. But we have literally a week from today before we move into our 2-bedroom apartment. I started packing a little bit more. I contacted Verizon today to make sure that we were able to transfer service to the new unit. I got the mover set up. I just need to contact BG&E for transfer service to the new unit and switch my Amazon around, because that's a story for y'all. We're gonna talk about that, but I gotta switch my Amazon around. But I'm probably gonna wait to switch the Amazon around until after we move, because I'm gonna start ordering stuff for the new unit, obviously. But yeah, I'm just sitting here just like there's so much I can be doing, but I'm tired, you know. Like, it's just like life has you just ripping and running every second of every day. And it's like, for what? For what? But I am excited for this move. So on my little fake lunch break, because I really didn't take a lunch break today because I kind of been BSing. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But I got everything I needed to get done today. Period. That's the point. I get it done. I pretty much emptied out my closet. Not emptied it, but I packed up like all the clothes. And you know me, I told y'all before, I'm real ghetto when it comes to moving. Yeah, it's trash bags for sure. But what? So I packed up pretty much all the stuff that was hanging in my closet because I'm not going anywhere this week. I'm not leaving this house except for to go into the office on Wednesday. And I'm praying that's the only time they have us come into the office this week because everything's in the bags. And then when I'm at home, we're going to do my mobile clients that I have one on Wednesday and I have one on Friday, my weeklies. That I could wear what I got on right now to go do the hair. So don't need anything fancy. So the closet is already packed up. I bought some paper plates today and I got paper cups and like plastic forks and stuff. So I think I'm going to wash all of the dishes, make sure they dry. And then tomorrow start packing those up because I got 2 boxes that my niece got me. I just got a box together for the books on my shelves. Some of the decorative stuff behind me is going to go in this box. I have some paper to wrap it up in. Don't ask me why I got this paper, like just sitting around, but I do. So we're going to use that. And then I think I'm going to also pack up maybe the underneath of my sink and then what's in the second closet where the washing machine is. I have enough toilet paper to last the end of the week. I have paper towels that can last the end of the week. I have enough cleaning supplies and stuff like that if I need to wipe anything, clean anything. So I might pack up my excess stuff and put it in a box. So I have I don't buy in bulk, but I buy like more than I need sometimes. So I have like a whole rack of stuff in the closet, like for cleaning. So I'm probably gonna pack that stuff up. Because I mean, honestly, we're getting the key to the apartment the night before we're supposed to be moving in. So I can do my cleaning that I like to do because I like to clean up after they clean. And Drew's coming down this weekend, so he's gonna make sure we get all the, paint and plaster that's needed for all the holes that we've made in the walls for, the TV and all that. So it's probably gonna be a pretty easy move only because they're giving me enough time to make the transition before I gotta get out of here. So we're gonna start Sunday night, the cleaning and like moving little stuff like the kitchen stuff, maybe like putting the kitchen stuff up, etc. Running the dishwasher. I like to run the washing machine, and move stuff Sunday night, and then Monday will be for the big stuff, the furniture, because the movers are gonna get Zoe's stuff first, and then bring it over here, and then get my big stuff, take it upstairs, and then it just be like little stuff at that point, just like little things. So, yeah, the time has come. Just leaving my doctor's office. If you have been following me on Instagram for some time now, you guys understand why I be like, going to the doctor. So my doctor, absolutely love her. Like, I absolutely love her. She's very thorough. She's very like, I gotta double check something. She's very, very like thorough. She like asks you questions. She engages. She treats you like a family member. She's like super, 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 super sweet. Like super sweet, right? But baby, I got there at 4 o'clock. No, I got there before 4 o'clock. I got there like 3:45. It's 6:40. And I'm just walking out. That's the only negative I have about her is like her timeliness. But it's because she's thorough. She spends time with all of her patients. It's not like a rushed, you got to hurry up and get out of here, ask your questions, and I'm done with you type situation. I'm going to talk through everything with you and double check, triple check. So I really do appreciate her for that. It's just, I don't always be having the time. I missed my chiropractor appointment and everything because I was supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. And my neck was jacked up last week and it's still a little messed up and I really do need to see them, but I'll just have to wait till Thursday. It is what it is. But yeah, she's very, very thorough. So I just left. I'm about to go find some food because I really haven't eaten anything all day and I need to put something on my belly. Thank God I signed up to go back to my trainer next week and I've been focusing on redirecting my diet because I have been OD eating whatever. Like when I say whatever, legit whatever. So I'm going to definitely get back in the gym because my cholesterol is a little high. It's not too bad, but my cholesterol is a little high. My vitamin D per usual is always like, fluctuating. So I gotta work on continuing taking my vitamin D pills like I'm supposed to because I be forgetting. Or I just get tired of taking pills every day. Like I take pills every day, mostly herbal based, nothing really like, prescribed per se, except for my asthma medicine, but I just, sometimes I'm like, I'm tired. I take like 20 pills a day. It's enough. It's enough. So I've been slipping on my pill intake, but I'm gonna get back on that. But I'm really happy to hear that my report is very, very clean and good. I wasn't gonna say anything to you guys until I had like a absolute certain diagnosis or understanding what was going on. But I found a lump in my breast like over a month ago. And I went to the doctor. I went to see her actually on June 30th for the lump. And the past week, what was it, last week? Was it last week? I went and got a mammogram for the first time. Whoa. Okay, that was an experience. My boobs aren't that big anymore, thank God, but they still have a little oomph to them. And trying to squeeze my breast in between that little contraption that they have in the office was ridiculous. But anywho, we found a lump. Looks like it must have just been a cyst, but it did scare me because it was there for a while and it hurt. But I was going to say something in my vlog. That's another reason why I kind of like paused on vlogging, because I was like really in my head about it. Because if you guys know, my sister was diagnosed earlier this year or last year, late last year, with breast cancer. Had to get her breast removed and then reconstructive surgery. And, you know, that was scary to deal with, you know, knowing that, you know, my sister has cancer or had cancer. And I was just like so relieved when everything worked out, where she didn't have to have any radiation or chemo, etc. You know, just reconstructive surgery. And I was like, boom, now I found a lump. And, you know, it wasn't in my boob. It was like right on the, that's it. It was right on the side of my boob, but that's still considered breast cancer if it was to be something. But it just was a cyst or whatever. So I was really in my head about it. And I was like, I'm not trying to freak out. And I really didn't go too crazy, but I was in my head slightly. And I was like, you know, if I got this, I'm going to fight it, whatever. And that's just my mentality, period, with anything. If I got something, I'm going to fight it. If I got it, I'm going to do what I got to do. Because we all know I'm a herbalist. I love to like, not an herbalist, literally, don't take that literally. But I love herbal remedies. And I love like, you know, finding natural ways to cure things. But if I was diagnosed with cancer or something like that, I'm going to do whatever I got to do and combine both, you know, like to make it go away. Because I want to live to a certain age, you know, like I'm trying to be out here. So I was in my head. I was freaked out slightly. It wasn't going too crazy. I had positive energy around me and thoughts and prayers. So everything worked out the way God intended it to. So that was very great news. I literally just went to the doctor last weekend to get that done. And again, that's why I came today, because it was a follow-up from some blood work that I had to get done prior to the, you know, breast exam, etc. So everything is great. You know, my body just acts crazy when she wants to act crazy and brings up things that don't need to come up and scares the doo-doo out of me. And, you know, we're back to everything's fine other than me being an endometriosis warrior. Still got that. She ain't going nowhere. Why would she do that? You know? I still have endo, very much so. Yeah, and high cholesterol just a little bit. It's a little elevated. So I'm going back to my trainer. I had already booked this appointment anyway, but back to my trainer 2 times a week. Back to minimizing certain meats, because she definitely talked to me about meat and stuff like that. So, because I have definitely been tearing some chicken up and some oxtail, like hands down, been tearing it up. And no shade, probably gonna get some today, but you know, it's what it is. We'll start again next week, because I've really been craving meat. I don't know what this is about, because I literally could go for weeks upon weeks without touching meat, and now all of a sudden I'm craving it. Like what's absolutely happening? I don't know. But anywho, I'm about to head out, probably order the food on the way home and pick it up. Probably gonna go to Jerk Pit again. They probably like, girl, come here one more time. But when I like it, I like it. When I love it, I love it. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna come back every day, every week, 2 times a week. I don't care. So I'm gonna order my food, go home, probably do a little packing tonight. I might do a little work because I left work early and it was kind of a stressful day. Like, I don't know if my bosses will ever come across these videos, and I hope that they don't. And if they do, y'all, this is really out of love. Like, I really rock with them high key. But some days I'd really be ready to fight. Like, I do, because, like, I'm not a newsletter girl. I'm not I'm artsy to a certain extent, but there's a level to it for me. And, like, my bosses want me to do, like, a newsletter through MailChimp, and I really wanted to, like, scream today. And I felt like I didn't get anything done besides trying to figure out how I was going to create this newsletter and whatnot. So yeah, so I might go home and do a little work while I eat. Might have a glass of wine whole time, because if I gotta go look at this MailChimp shit again, then I'm probably gonna need a little bit more than wine. But we're gonna start off with that. Anywho, let me get to getting, because it's getting hot in my car and I need to turn this AC on, or at least the windows down. So this is just absolutely ghetto. They still work on these damn AC units. Just ghetto. Today was an in-office day. Well, half of the day. We started out at home and ended up coming into the office around like 1:30ish for evaluations. I have been with my company. As you can see, I'm repping the shirt today. All right. I said what I said. Okay. It has been 90 days since I have started on my real estate career journey. All right. It is not what I ever expected it to be. And I think I'm going to have a sit down video kind of explaining my thoughts and experience so far without giving too much away. But it's been a whirlwind of things, I would say. But I'm very grateful still. I do complain here and there, but let's not get it misunderstood. I'm very grateful. I'm very, very appreciative to these two individuals, beautiful individuals that I work for, that have given me the opportunity to break into the industry that I've been talking about and wanting to be a part of for some time now. So yeah, it's been a journey so far, and baby, we just getting started. So there's so much more that is going to come out of this, and I am grateful again. Like I said before, I'm going to complain because honestly I have found out that I'm a complainer. I might be legit okay with the situation, but I'm still gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I mean, what? I'm gonna say it. But I'm headed home. Hopefully I don't sit in traffic too long because it's end of rush hour, I guess, traffic. I am headed to go home because I have a therapy session with my therapist 101, and then I have a therapy session with my partner Andrew at 8 o'clock. So I'm getting all my therapies today. Okay, I got my 101 90-day evaluation, got therapy with my therapist, which I got to talk to her about some things that came up today, and in evaluations. Working on my self-confidence is one of those things. Like, we'll talk about that in another video as well, because we're not going there right now. So I'm rushing home, trying to make sure I can get stationary, take my clothes off, get comfortable. Not like I can't get comfortable because while I'm on the phone with her, because me and her are really like a lax therapy session. We get to the point, but we talk like we're homegirls. Yeah, so I get home and do that, and then mentally prepare for therapy with Andrew. Even though therapy is going pretty well for us as well, I can't say it's not. We're making a lot of headway with our communication and feelings and all that romantic stuff. So headed home to get that done, and so we can repeat the same thing over again tomorrow. But luckily it's Thursday tomorrow. We're almost at the end of the work week, and the weekend is about to be here. Even though I'm moving, it's still gonna be a great weekend regardless. All right, it's next day. I'm in the house working, and it's a really, really chill day. I'm catching up on Seeking Sister Wives. I stopped watching at season 2. So I'm at the last episode of season 2, watching the reunion because I hadn't seen it before. See, let me pause it because I don't miss nothing because it's about to get messy. And I'm about to eat. So I don't know if I probably didn't tell you guys, I deleted all of my content some time ago and got rid of some stuff. So there we go, we're still recording back. But I had went to the pool. I think it was like around 4th of July while I was still combing my locks out, and Daphne pulled up. We went to the pool, and I met some of my neighbors. Like, it was a vibe. So one of my neighbors, he makes like juices and healthy, alternatives and et cetera for everything. And like, I tried his beet juice. I was like, yes, I'm here for it. So not a barter system, but like last night he needed some limes. He needed some limes for whatever he was cooking. So I was like, okay, you're going to come down here and take some limes, but you're not going to make me a plate. Like, what are we doing? So he's like, I can make you a plate. I thought you wasn't eating meat. I was like, well, I'm trying not to eat meat, but you see me eating oxtail, so clearly I'm eating meat. So he came back down and brought me a plate. Now, it doesn't look as good as how he presented it because I just had to break it down and put it in the microwave and not cook my salad because he put his salad on the side. But I tasted it last night, and baby, when I say it's bomb, oh my God, let me show you what it looked like. chicken, rice is on the bottom, and beans, and then my salad. And he brought me a coconut water. Like, come on. He brought me a coconut water. Come on out, because we talked about how much I love coconut water. And I forgot, I promised him a harmless harvest, because I told him that it's better than any other coconut water he's probably ever had. So now that I remembered by talking to you guys, I have to give him one of these bottles today. Anyway, so I'm about to eat my lunch. It's really a really chill day. I'm reviewing contracts, reviewing documents, making sure they were compliant, etc., while working on a few other things. But it's a chill day, and I really, really needed this type of day, because I was like, yesterday was good, but I was like overly stimulated mentally with a few things, not even necessarily work related, some personal. Therapy, yesterday, 2 therapy sessions in one day was a lot. Well, could be a lot. So I needed today, even though I'm still working. Let's not get it twisted. Still working, still got things to do, but it's more of a relaxed, a day. And I'm happy for that. We all need those here and there. So I'm about to take a second to eat, because it is around my lunch break anyway. Like around 1 o'clock is usually the time that I try to take a lunch. So it's 1:06, about to scarf this food down. Well, not scarf it, I got time. I'm going to rush. But actually, no, I have 30 minutes today, because today I go to the chiropractor. I keep forgetting. Because I usually cut my lunch down when I have to go to the chiropractor. So I keep forgetting. I got to tell my boss. I don't think he remembers. If I didn't remember, I know he didn't remember. So remind him of that. But I'm about to just chill, eat my lunch, watch this Ratchet Tree on TV, and take a moment. Because, of course, we all know this weekend's about to get busy. It's about to get busy. Because we're moving. I'm really excited. Like, y'all don't understand. It's the amount of money I'm about to save. Like, I'm about to put myself in debt real quick to get myself out of it. I'll tell y'all that later as the story unfolds. Okay. I'm about to put myself in a little debt, meaning like use a little bit of my savings to get right back out of it. But don't you worry yourself. I always have a plan, and it's going to happen. But this weekend we're gearing up to move, and I have yet to finish packing. Like I said, I was going to pack, but I do have a plan in my head, and it's going to be great. So we're good. So we're going to move on to the next vlog, actually, because I'm going to give myself a day not to even worry about vlogging, which is tomorrow, Friday. I'm going to end this video here and just start back up on, on Saturday when it's time to get it popping. Well, part of it, because obviously we don't move officially till Monday, but anyway. So thanks again for subscribing and following and requesting these videos, because I just got an inbox message from someone asking me for another vlog, because it's clearly been a minute. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. There's a lot of things coming up that I cannot talk about yet. So I'm really excited for you guys to see, but you have to like, follow, and share, because y'all finna miss it. Because some things I'm not going to put on my Instagram. It just is what it is. Some things are not making it to IG. So do what you got to do.